Alright. Is my microphone too loud? And I've also got to check the stream. I'm going to turn down the Joe Bartolozzi thing. But no. I'm going to be doing a 200 lap race. And later tonight we're going to be doing a full Coke 600. Just like I did last year in NASCAR 21. Except I'm at least planning on finishing this time. But I also have to make sure when I go into NR, when I do a stream, it doesn't like the full screen. So I'm gonna see if it does. Gonna hope it does. Okay, see, it's in this small window right here, and I don't like that. I also think it yep. Every time I switch back, unable to set the thing. Okay, yeah. I got that. Fatal error. Close all windows, please. See, I don't get why it does that, though. It puts, like... And I don't remember what my... Okay, 1920 by 1080. So I'm gonna... I'm gonna set this to, the configuration to 1980. Or 1920 by 1080, there we go. Finish. And it should be full screen after this. And that also, I feel like that also might be why my, okay, making sure that's still working. But that also, I feel like that also might be why, my game sometimes doesn't, or the graphics are bad sometimes. Alright, that was quick. I'm surprised that did that. I'm gonna see if it's full screen right now, and if it is, then that's a big win. Okay, I think it is. Yeah, it is. That's good. It looks... I was gonna say it looks like it's in kind of a small screen, but maybe not. But alright. Driving as Austin Cindric. I think I have the desktop audio. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. Let's see how my car looks. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I can see my car. It's just way too loud in my headset. So I'll turn it down. And now I have to, hey, Junior. Oh yeah, Junior. I wanted to talk to you about something. Because I feel like you're getting the wrong idea by me not answering your calls. Like, you can ask Alex. I haven't been partying with him either. I haven't been in a talking to people mood. And it's not... I make it seem like I was, like, depressed. Like, just sitting here in my room, being like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I was just, like, eating hot Cheetos and fruit by the foot. And playing games. I can't really hear myself think right now, because once again, the game is very, very loud, but it looks like it's full screen now, so I don't have to worry about that later. And the graphics are better. And I'm probably going to be hitting speeds of, 195. Now, I have to make sure I'm actually, oh god, my game's going 20 frames per second. Jeez. I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm practicing saving my car right now, because I don't feel like practicing right now. I'll just go straight to qualifying, see where we end up, and then just... What my biggest concern right now is the frame rate I'm getting. I'm gonna need to get a replay of that wreck, because that was pretty bad looking. So first I hit this death wall down here. Then I pound the outside wall. Then I was trying to get hit by Nemechek, but that didn't work. Then I got pounded probably by this, whoever that is. Ooh, the 45. Jeez. But alright, yeah. I feel like the reason it's running like this is also kind of just because I'm streaming. And it doesn't feel like it's running as low as it is, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't look like it's only running 30 frames per second when it is. It looks like it's the same frame rate right now as it was when we were on the front stretch, and obviously it's like 40 frames per second more than it was. And as long as it can handle itself like around the other cars at like a decent, 25 frames per second or more, then I'm good. Yeah, it struggles on the front stretch, but I can fix that before we get to the cup race, because that'll definitely make that race longer if we're running 20 frames per second. This is the first qualifying lap. I wasn't able to get it as far up high on the track as I wanted to on the back stretch, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm gonna be quiet this last lap so I can concentrate. I feel like that definitely wasn't as quick of a 1 and 2 there. Or 3 and 4, I meant. I'll go ahead and do my usual spinning out on purpose. And let's see how I did. Second. Okay, well. I was telling AJ I qualified 8th earlier. I'm that, woohoo, it's not going to be super easy now. But I guess I was wrong. Let's see how well the frames go. Only 40 here on the back stretch, so once again, it doesn't look too bad though right now, and that's probably because I'm streaming once again. I'll try turning some of the maybe the graphics down a little bit later. If we get on the front stretch and I'm still running a decent 30 or 25, then I'll be good. Also, I might like start slurring my words if like when my spotter starts talking in my ear, because I'm trying to listen to that. Alright, we're on the front stretch now, running 26. Okay, yeah, so we're good. Gotta not go before Allgaier. He won this race in real life last year. Green flag. And as you can probably tell, this is the paint scheme pack from last year's Charlotte race. I have the full 2023 Xfinity Series paint scheme pack. I've got to get to the bottom. The outside does not... Whoa! Okay, I'm restarting the race. I don't want to restart the race, but if something like that happens, I'm definitely going to restart the race. Because that was awful. I'm going to hope that's our only restart of the day. I was trying to get in behind him, but I underestimated how well the cars turn with the NR2018 thing. Because this thing's steering response is snappy quick, like at high speeds, even. And that's also, if I make mistakes with the steering, that's also got something to do with my wheel. Because the wheel broke a couple years ago, to where there's absolutely no tension on it now. It's just like a free moving... Like I could move this thing with a toothpick. I'm not trying to get that close to him. Green flag. Can't pass him before the start finish. I gotta remember there's 200 laps. I always, especially in like the NASCAR heat games, but even in this, I tend to forget that, hey, you still have 180 laps to go after this. Because I'm so used to doing short races, I guess. Been able to be super aggressive. Alright, I feel like I've kind of got the edge here. The Castrol edge. Right. Austin Hill's on my inside now. I kind of want to... There we go. Alright. I'm on the inside now. I know I don't have the speed I had when I was driving earlier as Sheldon Creed. Once again, partly because I'm not able to focus quite as much as I was earlier. Lost a little bit of mojo. I mean, I'm kind of hanging here where I'm at. Hill's making a move, so we'll get a little bit of momentum there. I'm trying not to make a Dexico reenactment from last night just yet. I'm acting like people other than Alex know what Dexico even is. Right, up into second again. Right where we qualified. That's what I was just saying. Here we go, hook the bottom and clear. Alright, this is nice. This is nice confidence for later in the night. Because it's the same difficulty. Different cars, though. And you know what the best thing is? I'm doing this instead of practicing in the cup car that I'm going to be doing later tonight. And that'll be after the truck race, which starts... I assume the truck race starts at the usual truck race, or not even just truck race, the usual night race time, like 7:30 maybe. My frames are coming back up since I'm in the lead. Nemechek's kinda catching me, not really though. The thing I've noticed about this, I was doing a practice race about an hour ago, maybe half hour ago. What I've noticed is the AIs will kind of reel you back in, like I'll be pulling away here, but in like 5 or 10 laps, Nemechek, maybe even less than that, the way I'm driving right now, Nemechek will start to reel me back in. Especially when we hit lap traffic. My car is... All day I've been awful running in dirty air. Yeah, see, he's already kind of catching back up to me. He lost a little there, but I feel like the AIs gain a little more out of the corner than what I do. And I haven't been looking at my speeds, but I was going 192 as I was turning into 3. 195, 196 down the front stretch that time. I'm gonna actually just try to get the highest speed I can instead of focusing on the race. I got the 201 earlier in the draft when I restarted far back in the pack, because I'm a great driver who knows exactly what I'm doing. I spun out coming to pit road. I slipped on the paint. I was looking down at the iPad for a second. Something you're not really supposed to do in an actual race. I wish I could turn the game audio back up, but I'd have to leave the game, and then it would give me that reopening thing probably, the error. Once tires start falling off, we'll probably have something. Start having some issues. I'm probably gonna do this the rest of the season. Maybe not the cup races, but definitely the Xfinity races. Doing the 22 car in both races as well. Whoa. The car won't quite be as white later today. It'll be more like the color of the walls. You know, the announcer laugh. I gotta hope I don't restart in the back at any point today, which I probably will the way I enter pit road, as we've seen. I'm in a pretty comfortable position right now. I like being in the lead, but Nemechek, he's not quite, like, closing in. Definitely not the way I was expecting him to. But he definitely hasn't gone away this entire run. He's been at a similar distance behind me the entire time, because I get a good run into the corners, he gets a really good run out of the corner. So especially when I do this and I run a little higher, he'll gain. And I guess Allgaier's behind him. Ty Gibbs behind Allgaier. I was racing up front with Ty Gibbs earlier. I was wondering if I should do an outside view too, just so it'll be more entertaining to watch. But this is like a lot more fun to drive though when I'm in this view. This is way better than how the 100% NASCAR 21 race went. I'm gonna run a little higher. See what happens with Nemechek. Definitely gained there. Okay, I'm gonna need to run the bottom again. Especially the way he's been in the same spot the whole time. We've been keeping somewhat similar pace. I definitely need to not give him that. Yeah, see, he's got my draft now. He's gonna be right on me. Not right on me, but on the TV view, he'd be in the same frame as me. I feel like he actually closed in that time. It's what I like to see, though. I want to have competition. I don't want it to be, like, way too easy. And, if I end up getting side by side with Justin Allgaier again, I'll make sure to, wave out the window and apologize for absolutely murdering him and the rest of the field at the start of the first attempt. I just realized that I have another probably 180 something laps to go right now. It's gonna be a really exhausting day, because once again, I'm gonna do the Coke 600 later, with Alex though. That's what'll make that a little better. I'll be doing it, like Alex, he's not gonna be in this race, but he's gonna be doing a Heat 5 race of the same length, minus the cautions. So at least and it'll be nighttime. The downside, though, is that I'll be tired. Right now, I have, like, probably the most energy I've had all day. 3 p.m. The way the last couple races have gone, I'm surprised we haven't had a caution yet. Oh my god. What am I doing? And just like that, here comes Nemechek. And Ty Gibbs is getting side by side with him, though, so that should slow them down a little bit. It didn't. It didn't at all. Ty Gibbs is coming. I'm running a little higher than I was earlier. I feel like my speed's gonna drop off here because we're wearing out tires. It's actually kind of the same. I feel like my biggest problem all day has been getting off turn 2. I haven't been able to, I haven't been able to get the car up the track the way I want to. Yeah, Ty Gibbs is there. I'm definitely using up more tire than he was. Trying to run away. That time I almost got up the track the way I wanted to. Good 1 and 2 though, overall. Ooh, almost got the wall. Gibbs is getting pushed right now. I can't tell. I think it might be Parker Retzloff behind him. Or, no, it's Austin Hill. Austin Hill's in green and black Allsco, because this is the Allsco 300. You've probably already noticed that this is the 2011 Charlotte with the yellow walls. Or just... I feel like Ty Gibbs is right on my bumper right now. Okay... I'm trying to run better corners now. Not turning the wheel as much, and it's kind of working now. I was more focused on my mirror than what was in front of me those last few laps. But notice how not talking helps me a lot. Look at that. As I was talking through that entire corner, though. But 3 and 4 set me up for that, though. Kind of missed it there. Missed my marks. Oh. That's gonna hurt me a little more than the last one did. Try my best to not open up the inside. Austin Hill's pushing me, I think. Whoa. Hit the apron that time. This feels like Atlanta, like the Atlanta Xfinity race in July 2022. It was just like 10 separate packs. Oh my god, Austin Hill, please get off my ass. You're not just making me crazy, you're making me sideways. See, hanging on the bottom like that kills my momentum, though, and here comes Austin Hill again. It's kind of my fault for blocking. And is he there, Spotter? No, I didn't even mean to drift down like that. My car... There we go, he's there now. And now Mayor's there. I'm gonna get freight trained. Alright, well, looks like Austin Hill is kind of stuck on the outside with me. LA Golf. Whoa. If I crash this race, it's gonna be right here. Also, if I get 201 this race, it's also gonna be here. This feels like a super speedway race, because nobody can get away from each other. My spotter cleared me and then immediately said car outside. Okay, spotter, as much as I appreciate you so much more than any of the motorsport games or 704 game spotters, I'm gonna need you to not make slip-ups like that. I'll keep hustling when I'm not getting run over from behind. I think I'm just a third place car right now. I should stop trying. Because Ty Gibbs nearly killed me there. These guys are getting in lap traffic though. Ty, please. Just give up for a little while, okay? I should be the one giving up, actually. Is that Patrick Emmerling or is that someone else? I don't know why I'm trying to read the name on the car. My car is moving around in a very unrealistic way. But I like that. I kind of feel like I'm the reason nobody's getting separated, too. This is literally Atlanta. This is insane. I don't know how many laps are left, because there's 200. We probably got like 100. I don't know. I don't know how. Because I feel like this race is going to be a few hours long. Ooh. Mayor just got held up pretty badly there. I'm probably going to hold us both up trying to make this pass. Oh, I know, Spotter. I'm trying. I'm staying as low as I can. Like that. That was how low I can go. Nemechek, please stop trying to push me. I know you miss Daytona, okay? But This is not where it's gonna happen. Like, yeah, I know. I don't like the fact that they moved Atlanta back to September either, okay? But please don't. He's kind of helping me out, but it's stupid. I don't need to be helped out right now. I need to be left alone. For the most part, I would much rather not be getting shoved. But yeah, it looks like I do now know what Atlanta Motor Speedway feels like now. And it is very weird. Also, no more restarts. No restarts after the first 10 laps, let's say. So if I wreck on lap 11, that's it. Obviously, we're past there. We're probably on like lap 40 something by now, but throwing that out there for the Coke 600 too. I need to just look out the front, not in the mirror. Whew. Yeah, my car has a lot of grip right now. This is also, I'm pretty sure this is like right when they repaved the track too. So that makes sense. Losing ground a little bit. Like I said, I think I'm a third place car right now. Running second. Our tires have definitely fallen off. Just a little bit. Gonna get a little draft off Ryan Sieg. No, that's the 53. That's Patrick Emmerling, I think. Here comes Gibbs. The Joe Gibbs cars just love pushing me right now. Like, Sam Mayer didn't come up here and start shoving the crap out of me like Gibbs and Nemechek have been. You can probably see how hard I'm turning the wheel compared to earlier. I want to focus on Austin Hill right now, and Austin Hill only. I don't want to be worrying about Ty Gibbs. Just my luck, here he comes, pushing me again. Trying to find a way around me. I feel like this simulates the 550 package pretty well. Because we're able to get right up to the leader and like bump draft each other. But there's no getting around the leader. Because he's got a bubble of air. Trying to stay in his draft. Yeah, this is the 550 package. So I should do Gen 6. cup, and that's actually perfect because that's what AJ was doing with Heat 5. So I'm probably gonna download like the 2020 or 2019 or maybe even 2021 Coke 600 pack. And just run that. I'm getting ready to just surrender some spots because I do not like getting pushed at Charlotte. Okay, Hill's losing time because of lap traffic. Longest green flag run I've ever had at this track. If I hook the bottom, yeah, it's the 550 package because I just had clean air on the bottom and I caught up to him. I'm in his wake. Oh my god, it's like somebody puts a parachute on my car, dude. The thing is with this, it's not with just the leader, though. It's with every car in the field. Trying to get just the slightest bit of clean air on the nose. Hopefully when we go to a short track or something, it's not like this. This is making my arm hurt. Here comes Ty Gibbs. It was a normal, Charlotte race. And then my tires started falling off and now we're doing this. So it might just be my fault, because everybody behind this little pack we're in seems to be running normal. Like, there's lap down cars and all. I might just be roughing up my tires too much. But the reason I have to hold everybody up, either way, is because if you go to the outside, you're done. The outside lane does not work at this track. No such thing as the outside here. Yeah, I can tell, Spotter. I've been right on his ass the last 50 laps. I now know how Kevin Harvick felt at Kansas 2020. Might get held up by this lapped car. For a second there, I thought that was Sam Mayer. Running low on fuel. Well, I wish I could see the fuel gauge. I'm gonna see when everybody else starts to pit. I'm sideways. Nemechek tried to kill me right there. Truck. Our tires have fallen off a whole 1 mile per hour, by the way. Can I see how much fuel I have? I feel like some of these are people that are pitting. I don't know where the fuel gauge is. I'm gonna let Gibbs by. Oh no. Did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done. It's a fun race. Can I get going? Well, I'm stuck on top of something. Yep, we're done for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna do 400 laps later, but I'm done for the day. That was a pretty gnarly wreck. I was trying to squeeze in behind Ty Gibbs, and obviously that didn't work. It looked like I was on top of his car too. Yeah, but I was trying to tuck in behind Ty Gibbs. I feel like the whole reason I was like falling off like that too was kind of because it was because of that contact with the wall I made earlier. Because I hit the wall pretty hard a couple times. But everything was going pretty well. One in second, gave Ty the spot. I was trying to like fit in behind him before Josh Berry got up there, and we probably could have been fine right there. But then the game kind of whacked out, and I, oh my god, oh we almost got 3 cars over right there, and we all almost hit the pace car. I was on top of Herbst. I'm gonna see what Riley Herbst saw there. We're gonna go to Riley Herbst's cockpit view for this wreck. You can see me up there. There's the smoke. See, it's not too bad, though. We both could have kept going there, and then... Oh, my God. And I came and, landed on top of him. Yeah, It was going good, though. And then... I had to make such a stupid mistake. Dude, that was the dumbest wreck ever. I usually hate that about this game, but that time I actually like it. At the same time, no. Because I wish I could have just spun across the track. If I just spun into the grass, we would have been fine, but... No, this guy had to come along and hit me. Murder me. And I land on top of Herbst. There's a little bit of roof damage. My car doesn't have nearly enough damage. Actually, wait. They might be able to... No, I blew the engine. I was going to say I might be able to get towed. I'm going to see if they can fix my car. I know I blew the engine, but I'm going to see if they can pull out some stupid video game magic. Because the car... Other than the engine being blown, there's not much damage. Okay. That was fun. But I guess I'll start practicing for the cup thing I'm doing later. I gotta see my, like, the live wreck now. Gibbs by. Oh no. Did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. I'm done. Fun race. Not mean to do that. Oh, okay. I'm done. That was the dumbest wreck ever. Fun race. To do that. Oh. Yeah, that was the worst wreck ever. But yeah. If we can't get my car fixed up, I'm definitely gonna be more careful than that later. I'm gonna try not to hook people and have wrecks like that. We still got another minute to get towed. I just want to see if they can do anything to my car. Once again, to fix my blown engine. I'm sorry that I'm gonna turn the volume off. I'm just rewatching the flip now because that was silly looking. But yeah, on the replay it looks worse than. Okay, Alex just said Gibbs and Orzo flip at Charlotte. That was All right, let's get my interview now. I'm actually I might call Alex, see if he can interview me. Outside the Advent. Who cares? I'm running low on fuel. I just flipped and. Yep, we can't fix the damage. Alright. I'll retire. And, I'm gonna go to back to TV2. And we're gonna look at the replay one last time. Probably not one last time. I think I'm actually gonna rewatch that like 20 times. Oh, that's an even better angle. That's like the. The interview would be playing while they're showing replays of the flip. It was all my fault. I feel like even after like the crazy hits we took, we both would have been. Oh, Gibbs almost got hit again. Oh yeah. All right, let's do a. All right, let's do an interview.
All right, Ethan Orzo, you came off a 4. Putting. Oh, I loaded it. Cut that. All right, Ethan Orzo was driving the. What car were you driving? I forgot now.
The 22.
Ethan Orzo in the 22 tried as it looked getting behind Gibbs, but just didn't work out. You went to the wall, spun, and barreled across the front stretch. How was that, and what do you think you could have done differently there?
Oh man, first off, I love flipping. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. But also, no, we were getting shoved by the 19 and the 20 for the last couple laps. I decided I was gonna let the 19 go out of turn 4, and I thought I could squeeze in between him and the 8, try not to lose too many spots and get freight trained on the bottom because the outside lane doesn't work too well here. I tried getting behind him and I just misjudged the gap a little bit. Hit him in the right rear. We both got into the wall, and I thought we were going to be fine after that. We didn't hit the wall too hard, didn't have much damage. Started spinning across the track. I thought we were just going to go spinning into the grass, and all of a sudden got plowed by the 43, and wild ride. I can't wait to hear the Ty Gibbs interview. What do you think Ty Gibbs' reaction to that would be? He'd have to be all nonchalant, pretending like, oh, Jesus.
Jesus gets us, and we didn't get the wall that much today, and car went the wrong direction a little bit there, but then it was normal again. So yeah, I'm glad nobody had any big hits there, and we were all able to keep it together.
As you said that on the replay, Gibbs got hit on the roof. He almost got hit a few more times. Dude, at first I was in shock that my car started flipping. I was like, Is this not just like I now know how Chris Buescher felt when he flipped. He's just like, am I not supposed to be just spinning? Alright, who wrote the script this time? I don't think they know how cars work. I thought I was just gonna be doing a normal spin. All of a sudden, my camera starts blacking out. I'm gonna see if Gibbs finished behind me. Oh God, dude,
Huh.
there were almost 10. There were 8 cars out of the race before me somehow. Obviously, Ty Gibbs and like the guys that were in the wreck, but dude, Cole Custer was the first one out for suspension. Ryan Ellis just retired. Jeffrey Earnhardt ignition. Jeb Burton and Ryan Sieg were in accidents that weren't cautions for some reason. Daniel Hemrick camshaft. Ellis was the one that hit me and flipped me over, actually. So Custer was just out for a weird reason. Dude. After I flipped, 6 people started watching the stream. And at first it was just 1.
And that was me. I tuned into the stream, like, because I left for a little bit. As soon as I came back, you were, like, in the air and then starting to land back on your tires, and you were laughing. I was like, what happened? I left for, like, 2 minutes, and you're, like, upside down now.
We were having such a good race, too. I was running in second most of the time. I was like, oh, you know, I'll just drop back to third. It's fine. Even when I hit the wall. Like, in real life, that probably would have been a DNF, but the way the damage is in this game, it wasn't that bad. But, like, all of a sudden, Ryan Ellis was like, oh, guys, this crash isn't that fun. Come on. He's like Blippi or something, one of those kids' channels. Trying to make everything as fun as possible.
What difficulty should I do when I do the Charlotte Heat 5 race?
The hardest difficulty.
Yeah, I'll do 105. I'm not gonna do a challenge, whatever it's called. I do it at Super Speedways because it's like kind of easy. But any other track, champion, I forgot what it's called. It's the thing that it tells you to do. Like, it gives you like a warning before you press it.
That's the dumbest thing ever that it gives you a warning.
Yeah.
It's acting like we need a parental advisory or something. The way this version of the game is, it feels like I'm running the 550 package everywhere. Like there's barely any off throttle time, and the cars are all packed together. Not like Super Speedway packed together, but like basically just like it stays looking like 2 laps after a restart the whole race.
I'm gonna put my Heat 5 disc back in and once practice lap to shot because I'm not really that good.
I'm gonna run I'm gonna run Cup practice laps. And I'm gonna do the Gen 6 because I don't wanna you to be running Gen 6 and me to be running Gen 7. Or I could. Oh, this might be a good angle. If we could zoom in on that, it would be. Oh, perfect, actually. Right where I start flipping. I wonder how this would act at like Dover or something.
Do you have the 2020 cars installed?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just reminded me. I downloaded the entire 2020 Cup car pack.
Yeah. What car are you gonna drive?
Probably Logano. I might like entirely switch things around and run Larson, but everybody else is 2020. I just realized I also have a 42. But the running as Larson, or no, the running as Logano thing was the whole reason I drove as Cindric in the Xfinity, because I was like, okay, you know. You know, we're gonna try not to make mistakes like that in the Cup race. Like I'll be fine next time dropping back like 3 spots. Oh God, I just lapsed the car that hit me too, right before that happened. Is this the part where I let Gibbs go? No, it's the next lap. I think that was the part where I almost got turned. But Nima check. Or Gibbs to check. I feel like you would really like this, because you can run the tracks the way that you run the tracks. I need to get a new wheel. Like the Fanatec wheel or something. Because this one's not cutting it. Because you could like, you could turn this wheel with a toothpick. Like that's how, because the bungee thing that like makes it, like adds tension, broke a long time ago. I actually specifically remember when it broke. I was doing a Roval race in Heat 5 in November 2021. Because it was already like really weak by then. And the tension only worked way down, you know. I'm gonna unscrew the thing at the top one of these days during the summer. I also think I'm gonna do at least Xfinity races for the rest of the actual season. This will just end up being the thing I do. The only problem is the way like my tracks are gonna be inconsistent because I have Atlanta 2022, Auto Club 2012, Bristol 2019, North Wilkesboro, 2 Watkins Glen, and then I have like some 2003 tracks. So there's not any consistency there. I'm gonna go back to the Gen 6. And I'm gonna pick out my car. I don't know if it has the Charlotte cars. Okay, for at least some of them it does. I think it just has every paint scheme. So. I might have to make an entire pack. I just remembered there were 2 Charlotte races. The second one was just a regular race. I'm gonna see if there's... And there's no... Oh, that's great. Now I've gotta make a new... Coke 600. Active drivers. I just realized this actually won't be that hard to do. I forgot what scheme. I guess, yeah, I'll run this one. Eric Almirola, does he have a patriotic scheme? It's doing the 2019 schemes first, I think. Which I don't know how much I like that. But I'm gonna see if they have the... Hey, Duracell Optimum.
I'm gonna run a setup here soon. This may not be the best choice, but the strong one's kind of okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I should run a mix between 2020 and 2021 cars, or if I... Oh god, why is there so many Bowman schemes? Gah. Now I know you'd like this. Because there's 600,000 Bowman schemes. I'm gonna run this one instead of... Is it bad that I'm actually getting excited for this?
I'm not.
Yeah, and
Like,
until I crash myself out on lap 3.
yeah.
I wish this would tell me the name of the scheme. Now I have to click on every individual Jimmy Johnson. Until I find the patriotic one. There it is. Now I got the Stenhouse cars. I don't think Stenhouse even ran... He did kind of run a patriotic scheme, but it's not noticeable. They put like a star banner on the side. I don't even know where it's at. I probably skipped it or something. Because it's just on the side. As much as the Kroger schemes look kind of weird now, I'm glad we're not still in this era where it was the exact same scheme every week, but they had a new separate brand like on the white part. I'll do this one since there's no real patriotic one. I'll use this one. He might have actually run this one during that race, but I know Kenseth ran that. I don't know if Custer has one. This kind of looks like... No, it's just a blend. I'll do this one anyway, because it looks cool. Austin Dillon always has a patriotic scheme, because he's Austin Dillon. He might not have, actually, in 2020. And if they don't have a patriotic scheme, I'll just run a scheme that I think looks cool. So I'll do this one. The one he spun himself out with in front of the pack in 2019. This is the one... Actually, no, I'm thinking of Select Blinds. This is close to the one, at least, David Reagan ran in 2019. Gah! I feel like Priest just ran as regular, so I'll run the cheese car. We know the scheme that Keselowski ran, because he won. He was like the last driver, I think, to win the Coke 600 in a patriotic scheme. Up to now, at least. Wait a second. Okay, no. Alright, okay. Give me the Miller Lite scheme. Please don't put it at the top. There it is. Reed Sorensen, because I gotta have as many cars in here as I can. Byron always runs a playoff scheme. Or a patriotic, too. Gah, there's too many William Byron schemes. And too many of them are the exact same scheme, but with a little sticker on the side. That's the same reason I feel like some of the paint scheme packs in Heat 5 are a ripoff. Because it's a lot of them are just, like the August pack, for example. They have like 3 Xfinity schemes, 4 Cup schemes, and then the rest of them call themselves different schemes, but they just have the Real Heroes sticker on the side. I don't even need to give Logano one, because number 1, I can just put his regular scheme. And number 2, I'm going to be running that car. Benedetto probably ran a yellow car, which isn't in here, so I'll just do this. Eric Jones. I'll find a DeWalt car. No, Craftsman. Kurt Busch. Maybe if I can find the Advent Health car. Or the Gear Wrench car. For some of these, I'm just going to the 2019 scheme. That's what's kind of weird about this, too. I have just a weird mix of 2019 schemes. 2019, 2020, and 2021 schemes. That's the Indy scheme. Okay, will it be here? Yeah. Okay, I found the key to all the patriotic schemes now. That's Darlington. There's Charlotte. I think I already... If the Buescher scheme is the exact same as... I don't think he even has... Okay, no, he doesn't. So I'll keep it. I feel like if... Clint Boyer doesn't have one, so I'll just... do his base car. Ty Dillon. Why does Ty Dillon have so many schemes? I understand the Darlington and All-Star ones, but other than that, are these any different, or are they just... You know what, I'm gonna do the hump day car. Blaney, let's see what you've got. Charlotte 2. Charlotte 1. I'm starting to remember now. Somehow they didn't put the Hamlin scheme. The only time Hamlin ever ran a patriotic scheme. They don't put it in here. I didn't even give him one. There's only 28 active drivers right now. Did I do one for Elliott? It doesn't look like it. Daytona D. Why not just say Daytona Road Course? Or Daytona 3.
I screwed around. I'm going to screw around with some of the AI settings. So the skill range is going to be wide, stability less stable, recovery skill normal, starting speed expanded. Mechanical failures are frequent, so someone could just blow a tire right in front of me and ruin my race. But
I like when that
that's what makes it
happens.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it could be like, it's lap 399. I'm coming out the final corner. There's a lap on. They just blow a tire in front of me, and my whole race is ruined.
Yay!
Hooray! It's fun.
Austin Cindric Verizon. Because I didn't give him a good enough shot after I killed him last race. I just realized I'm doing 2021 cars now. There's still only 34 active drivers, though. Which I probably forgot somebody, and that's why, but... Who cares? I did not know they changed the color of the number on this car. That's such a stupid detail, but I care for some reason. I'm gonna put... Okay, I want to know who I left out here. I know I've got Truex, Busch, Jones, Keselowski, Priest, Nemechek, Dillon, Custer, Larson, Bubba, Stenhouse, Jimmy Johnson. Oh, I left out the field fillers. Let's all cry. I swear to God if I left out Kevin Harvick. "43 active drivers now. It's still probably not good enough. Because some of them are duplicates. I'll just save that. Because even if they're the same driver, there'll be a few of this. We'll have different numbers. Coke 600. 42. Yeah, there's 42 different numbers. So that's good enough. I'll do a 38 car field. Oh God, it's windy outside. And it looks like there's going to be a storm. And my iPad case is falling off. And the pizza's cold. I'm gonna see how the Cup cars handle. It actually feels better than the Xfinity car did. Because it's more stable, I guess. It looks like it'll be going fast. Oh, I have to let off in this car. I'm a great driver. I know what I'm doing. I know how to drive cars. I'm glad I'm practicing. I'm gonna suck at this. I'm way too used to being able to just... Oh, what do you mean I spawned on purpose? No, 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 no. That was an accident. I need to, like, find an AI buddy. I need Brendan Gaughan, or whoever this is. Yeah, Brendan Gaughan, to help me out here. Because I don't know if... my car could just be weird. Okay, yeah, you do have to let off. I need to get a new car that has non-blown tire. Oh, God. And it's gonna be an awful wreck. How did McDowell miss me? There we go. What's going on? Why is there such a big wreck? This might hurt. Oh! The frame rate's dropped so much I can't actually tell what's going on. I think I'm on... Ugh! Okay, stop hitting me. I've had enough of the punishment. I thought I was on top of somebody, but my rear tires were just blown out. Then I got... Look, I've got to see how this all started. Well, I know how it all started, because I caused it. I mean, I know how to drive. My car caved in way too much, and McDowell with the best wreck of... Okay, he... Whoa! That was realistic damage! We're gonna ignore how unrealistic the rest of this crash is to just focus on how part of his quarter panel fell off. I'm 30th right now because I don't know how to drive. I like how I didn't have to do that, and I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for somebody else. Why is my car bouncing? This is gonna be the longest Coke 600 ever. I might just do the 600 miles with the Xfinity car. No, but... I'm trying to imagine what the inside of a cup car smells like. And I'm imagining just what the inside of a regular car smells like, but, like... That's probably wrong. Alright, Clint Boyer. Let's see if your AI's learned his lesson and won't spin out in front of the entire field. And let's hope you know how to drive this track better than I do. Which isn't hard, because I don't know how to drive this track. I do, but... not in these cars. Okay, my car is just tight, then. Because there's no way he's able to just pull away like that. Okay, yeah, I have no grip. My car is awful. Okay, Reed Sorensen, show me the way. Because you're probably somewhere around where I am right now. 30th. Okay, I'm gonna do something with the setup. Also, I might do the 2017 cars or something if this is gonna be running at 10 frames per second. I need to see which way I need to turn the steering ratio. I need to... Fast. This is not a fast setup. That setup is the opposite of fast. That's last. Like, if my crew chief could... If I could have a crew chief in this game, that's probably what he'd say. Oh, wait a second. Sorry about that. This setup didn't say fast. This setup said last. Sorry about that. And then they put on a new setup. And speaking of things that aren't fast, my frame rate is awful right now. And okay, that one... Am I gonna flip? Okay, no. Yeah, I really needed this practice, it looks like. That one wasn't like a need practice wreck, though. That was a I hit the paint at the wrong angle. There's Bowman, who I just came out of pit road with, putting me a lap down in practice. Oh no, I'm not embarrassed about anything. I'm so proud of my team's efforts making my car. Whoa! Why is my car run good now? Inconceivable. My car is perfect now. What the heck? Okay, I gotta see if it actually is. Okay, yeah, it turns. I still can't use as much throttle as I did in the last race. I'm just gonna blend. Sorry, Denny. Can somebody hit me, please? That was the whole point of me spinning out. Still not as bad as I want. Okay, fine. Jeez. I'll go back into cockpit then. I know I have shadows off. And once again, the whole reason the frame rate's like this is because I'm making a stream. I hate that. Timmy Hill, what were you doing, man? Please don't. You're on the bottom of 3 wide. Yeah, in the crash. There's no point in telling me that. Tell me whether or not there's cars that are gonna smash into me. Okay. I want to slow down now and see if there's anyone behind me willing to pretend to race with me for a few laps. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. My car is destroyed again. The door's probably caved in 15 feet. Because this mod's weird like that. Okay, I didn't hit the paint. We're doing good. Okay, yes. Let's all race in brotherly fashion. This kind of feels like NASCAR 15 now, the way you have to, like, be all weird with the gas. You could have told me that sooner, Spotter. I don't know why. And I flipped again. 2 flips in a row. Oh my god. Dude, how much grip does the track have? Oh my god. That was... Dude. Yeah, the track has way too much grip if I'm going to be doing flips like that. It's unbelievable. Dude, my car was just flipping in place for a little while. Okay. I'm going to try again. I'm going to wait for someone. Okay. Someone...
Somewhere after that. So I'll be back at like, I don't know when. It'll be before 10.
Yeah, and when we're doing the race, hopefully.
Yeah. We're gonna have like pre-race interviews. Take it like it's an actual race. Yeah.
Car's still too tight. I've got to destroy it. Well, somebody hit me. Okay, come on. Don't be shy. Thank you, whoever that was, for giving me the worst experience, but also the most pleasurable experience of my life. What's my car on top of right now? Besides air. Notice how my frame rate gets better when I can't see anything. Okay, it was Brendan Gaughan, so thanks Brendan Gaughan for giving me that experience. My car is a wheel and modified. Ooh, and it was Chase Elliott that finished me off. Flipped me over. Kyle Busch is upside down. Looks like he'll flip back over if he gets in the grass. Well, yeah, because it's leaking out of the giant gaping hole that's in my car. After flipping 20 times. Dude, my best lap was a 42 something. This doesn't feel like expert. This feels like way too much, like wedge as low as possible. And I forgot what this does. Or which one I should do at least. Forward, high speed cornering. I think it said forward is for... Yeah, high speed cornering. I'm gonna save that as an HNH. I need my car to be as loose as possible. Because I also want to see how fast I am in comparison to everybody else. Okay, that's what I like. If I didn't crash, I'd like it a little more. But who cares? This feels worse. How does it get tighter when I take wedge out? Stupid. Why is my car so tight? I took wedge out, did I not? There's no wedge in it at all. Still plowing up the track. And it can't be because I'm carrying too much speed, because I got less speed than I did in the Xfinity car. Something's wrong with this. What's the Jasper setup? I feel like that's going to be stupid. I'll do fast again, but... I don't know. Do I need to, like, make it tighter to get it... No, because that's stupid. I don't know, man. Do not know what I need to do. But it's apparently something. See, I'm not able to run where they're able to run. I'm definitely not able to make moves like they are. See, I don't... Why is it sliding the tires like that? I'll never get that. I will never get that. And that's not the lap I just got, but... I guess it does look like I'm carrying more speed than I need to, but... If I carry less speed, then I'm gonna lose all my spots. I might just run the 2017 cars. I don't care how the Xfinity cars could drive the way they were, and then this car's driving like this. Good job by everyone to miss me, but I don't care. Is it normal for the car to be this bad? It feels like I'm dragging something on the ground. Like it feels like I have to stay in the gas too, but if I, oh my god. I feel like somebody painted a throwback on a Rick Ware car. It's sliding all over the place. I'm down a cylinder or something. My car is so bad, dude. It's pathetic. I was still a second slower than anybody. And it's because the car doesn't turn. It feels like it's... Do I need to put wedge in? Like I'm thinking there's something with that. I'll do that. And I'll save it as FM, you know. I don't like that you have to... You can't just save a setup. You have to save it as something. I feel like that's stupid, though, because I don't think it'll turn any better if I add wedge. That makes the car more loose. Just no grip, though. No, it's sliding. See, I'm sliding the rear tires. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That's probably gonna make me run worse. Okay, Ty Dillon. I'm gonna run with... Okay, you're going to pit road. Great. Whoever this is back here. Byron. And, of course, get turned by Kevin Harvick. I need to know how I can run faster with this awful car. For once, I don't think that was my fault that time. Kevin Harvick just came flying around the outside and decided to not slow down at all. I'm gonna run the 2017 cars. I don't even care. Because this is not going good at all. Like, there's only one Logano car We're gonna do a 38 car field, 100%, and let's see how this car runs, if it runs any better, because it doesn't have the giant spoiler, so it should run pretty similar to the Xfinity car. It's running a similar frame rate as the 2019 ones. This one does kind of feel like it'll turn. No, because it's... This is the one time I want the car to turn to the right on its own. This doesn't feel as bad, but it still doesn't accelerate. Not accelerate, but you can't go fast through the corners still. My car is so slow, dude. I have no grip in these cup cars. The Xfinity cars were chock full of it. These cars have none of it. At all. I want to see what happens if somebody gives me a push, if the game just breaks, because I'm not allowed to go fast through the corner. I'm slamming on the gas, too, and it's not accelerating. There's my third flip of the day. That's probably more. That's like my fifth flip or something. Into the fence. Hey, Kyle Busch is driving his actual car. Too bad I can't enjoy it because we're doing dumb stuff. Somehow I'm only 26, but that's for now, actually, though. Ugh. Flew into the fence. Kick flips there. Okay, let's do fast again. I want there to be more weight, like... Yeah, I need left weight bias, but I don't want it to... I want to be turning right on the straightaways right now. That's something I never thought I'd say, because I used to complain about that a lot. And at super speedways, I still don't like it. At these tracks, though, I don't mind it. Like here, I want it. Still doesn't feel like it's gonna do that. Once again, not as bad. Okay, it feels... Never mind, I was gonna say feels good this time. That's just because McDowell was pitting. I want to know how fast I should be going through those corners. I feel like I could be getting the hang of this, but it's... Like, there's no way it should be this bad. Like, in no universe does any car drive like this. I'd rather have problems with my car spinning out too much than being tight like this. Because spinning out, like, you can at least somewhat know what adjustments to make. You can be like, okay, gotta take wedge out. With this, I genuinely don't know what to do. I'll actually do 2019 Charlotte because it's kind of, there's more, where is it? There it is. There's more turning to the right on the straightaways here than at the other Charlotte. Right. Unfortunately, we're running lower frames here than last time. I don't care about the speed, spotter. Like the pit road speed, at least. I care about pace. Oh my god, this thing is awful. Oh. Still not turning. Yep, still pathetic. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start a race, because I want to be around other cars. Like I said before, I don't like just doing it by myself, because I can't gauge my speed compared to everybody else. Because everybody else is having this awful, awful handling, then at least I know it's not just me. I'm gonna go up to the front, so I can at least have somebody behind me. Here. Dang it, Kyle Busch. Well, they're just blowing by me here. Another thing I don't like, the difficulty, like, varies by track. I feel like it should be the same at every track. But with, like, the non-default tracks, the difficulty's weird at some tracks. Like here, it's way worse than it should be. It's pretty good looking damage, if it would stay. I'm starting to not want to do this stream. Because if the cars are handling like shit. Like entirely like shit. Like there's no reason these cars should be handling this much worse than the AIs. That was a pretty realistic hit for Sterling Marlin. I'm gonna go back to this Charlotte, and I might do a different generation of car. Hell, I'll do the Gen 7. I'm gonna do the Gen 7, and I'm gonna do Logano again. We're gonna see if these cars handle any better, even the slightest bit better. Definitely not handling better on the frames. I actually thought these... I actually can't believe that just happened. I actually thought these would have a better frame rate, though, because there's less to the cockpits. It's kind of the position I'm sitting in with my wheel right now, too, so... maybe that'll help me out a little. This car almost feels like it's turning. Of course we have that. Why wouldn't cars do that? And completely stop moving if you scrape the wall. Get stuck to the wall too while they're at it. Looks like whoever this is it Harvick? It might be. It looks like he might be crawling through the corners too. Which is a little better than just me doing it. And this is a more realistic speed through the corners, I guess, 160. But it's not as realistic when the AIs are going, 205 through the corners. Like, the AIs have such better speed than I do for some reason. See, there's no reason you should be able to power off the corner like that. And okay, benefit of the doubt, it's because I'm on the outside, huh? Still maybe, because I just entirely screwed myself there. They're pulling away from me now. And it's not a track thing, because with the Xfinity cars I was able to keep up. Let's get a multi-car crash going. There we go. Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain, Daniel, both the Trackhouse cars, and somebody just decided, I think Chase Elliott just decided he wanted to be in it. I flipped again. Not surprised. Okay, oh god. Okay, now how far back am I gonna fall here? Oh yeah, I changed some of the driver names to match Dexico. I'm just gonna do an Xfinity thing. Because maybe I just suck, I don't know. But the cars do not turn. I'm gonna drive a Sheldon Creed this time, though. I'm gonna do all 600 miles. If I can find the car. It's gonna be the only one that says 2024 under 18s. I downloaded a lot of other cars, too. But there we go. going to do the full 100% 400 laps. I'm going to actually look this up. I feel like it'll be hard to look up, though, because this isn't the base NR2003 game. It's NR2018. It's like a weird, different thing. I'm going to see if I have any, like, assists on or something. Steering linearity. Okay, everything there is good. The steering, input momentum. I mean, yeah, everything here is good, I guess. But 3D audio. What's that? I guess I'll find out. Uh, okay, thank you. My game crashed. How did that crash? I actually don't get that time. How does spinning out crash my game? That's weird. Very weird. Gonna try that again, though. I was gonna say I feel like my car is gonna be fine after that if he didn't blow my tire. Okay, see, yeah, this is driving fine. I have way more grip. I'm also going 200 miles an hour at Charlotte, but even with that, like, I can spin out on purpose. Obviously, I can do that with the other ones, too. But, I mean, if I crash, it crashes my game. What if I accidentally, like, bump into the wall or something? Because somehow I broke the game with crash animations. It might be the 3D audio, actually. Because it only happened after I turned on 3D audio. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna turn off 3D sound. I'm gonna do real practice length and real qualifying. Like practice is gonna be 90 minutes, happy hours probably also gonna be 60 minutes. Race is 100%. Pit stop frequency, what? 1x is 1x like the regular? I guess it is. And everything here is good. Alright. I'm just gonna drive Xfinity forever, then. Because if the Cup cars are gonna handle weird like they do here, then I don't know if I want any of that. See, now I'm not used to the way these cars handle. Whoa, Custer. You gotta give me a sign that you're pitting. Oh, and I flip again. Surprised I didn't get hit. And my car's floating. You just stopped right in front of me, though. I don't know what I could have done differently there. 2 Gibbs cars were in that. My car actually drives with a purpose here. My frames are lower than they were earlier for some silly reason. What the? Jeez, I was trying to just do a little spin. Should have expected it after what happened during the actual race. Sheesh. I want to say these cars don't feel too unrealistic, but at the same time, uh, we're going 210. Not 210, but we're going over 200.
$75,000? Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I heard he got fined. I didn't know it was 75 grand.
Yeah, 75 grand. So I guess I was gonna ask if you thought it was appropriate, but I don't know if you thought about it much. But
No, I have
do you think
not.
that's a lot? You know, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
it's a lot of money. That seems wild to me. Trying to think about, what to say, but yeah, that seems like a lot for that situation. You gonna fine him, but you gonna promote with it? Like, what we doing? That's a little strange to me.
I'm
It's
going
just my
to
first thought that comes to my mind.
Talladega to see if I
It's a
can
lot of
hold the
money to
wheel
fine a
straight
guy, but
here.
it's not okay, but we're gonna blast it all over everything to get more clicks. I don't really agree with that.
Just gonna see how I can race at Talladega. Feels like I can hold it pretty straight, but I don't know. I'm gonna go up to the front because I'm not taking this race seriously. I'm kind of just screwing around with NR right now because I'm gonna have to do just the Charlotte 600 race, and then everything else I'll just do streams of like regular 100% just Xfinity races. And I'll drive Sheldon Creed just because. I don't feel like it. I trust Cole Custer. And Austin Hill, because Austin Hill used to be Sheldon Creed's teammate. Boogity. I heard Super Speedway, the AIs at Super Speedways are kind of fixed, too. Because they're usually kind of stupid, and they never run a consistent line. I like this. I feel like I don't have to turn the wheel to the right on the straightaways. I mean, I don't know. Nope, I don't. That's definitely more realistic. Okay, this isn't more realistic, though. Come on, guys. Catch up. Whoa. Okay, if I do end up doing a cup race, it'll just be here. Did Austin Hill just get turned by Sheldon Creed? I think Creed just turned Austin Hill. Oh. I just murdered the field and myself, and I'm almost upside down. I didn't even know if I was at the top of the track or the bottom of the track for a little while there. Okay, yeah, super speedways do feel real good here though. So I'll just be an Xfinity lifer, like Justin Allgaier, and maybe Sheldon Creed if he doesn't get a win this year. Oh my God. What's Hemrick doing? Hemrick's having a jolly old time down there.